Okay.
Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Wie kann die Zeit ein Ende haben? Das ist eine gute Frage.
Ja.
So don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Okay.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking glass.
Dann lass mal gucken. Oh, hast du die Cutscene?
Ja.
Ein Drache.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's...
It's what?
The portal.
Das ist angegangen hier.
The portal.
Bah, das spricht mich an.
Ja, ich würd's. Was, warum?
After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
Oh, okay.
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
Okay, können wir zuerst darüber reden, was wir gerade durch euer Teleskop gesehen haben?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it.
Okay.
It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Okay, also es gibt einen Drachen, der frisst gerade die Zeit. Und die
Und das ist
Geschichte.
schlecht.
Okay, man muss es erstmal wirklich verstehen, um was es geht. Okay. Ihr glaubt, wir sind irgendwie mit diesem Ort verbunden? Das
It's
ist eine
not
gute
that I
Frage.
believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite.
Okay.
Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Oh, was liegt jenseits dieses Portals?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered.
Okay.
In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than...
Ja, then?
But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leave
Oh.
we'll find out for certain.
Ja, dann lass uns endlich gehen.
After you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Okay, dann
You first, you first.
los geht's.
Yes, just as I hoped.
Gut.
There she is.
Halle der Heimstätte.
Er rennt schon weg.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Hier sind Vasen. Warte mal, lass mal erstmal gucken, was hier drin ist. Nix. Okay. Dann müssen wir wohl weiter vor. Elemente. Oh, da sitzt jemand. Dann
Could it
Oh.
be, milady?
Gespräch.
The weaver of time, mother of history, author of all that has ever been.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
Boah. Ich würde sagen, es war ein Stein, ein seltsamer Stein, hat uns von dort, wo wir in Rivellon standen, an diesen Ort in den Stern teleportiert. Ich glaube, das war das, was passiert ist. Den Stein habe ich ja noch gesehen.
A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well.
Ja, das ist, was gerade
Is
passiert.
that so?
Ja, das ist, was gerade passiert ist. Habt ihr so etwas schon einmal erlebt?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
Was hat es mit diesem Sternstein auf sich? Wo kommt der her?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Also müssen wir wahrscheinlich Sternsteine suchen
Stimmt. Und berühren.
und berühren.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Ich würde sagen, wenn diese Steine die Geschichte heilen können, müssen wir sie finden. Das macht am meisten Sinn, weil, ja, wir können jetzt sagen, wir sind so Quellenjäger aus Rivellon, so, ja, hey. Toll.
Ja, aber dann einfach die Suche nach Steinen ablehnen, die die Welt retten? Nö.
Nö, nee, wir müssen doch erstmal hier den Mord aufklären. So. Nein.
Und dann die Welt retten?
Und dann die Welt retten. Aber erst danach.
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Aha.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Ja, klar. Aber jetzt müssen wir miteinander reden.
Not a moment ago we were hunting source in Rivellon. And now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Meine Antwort ist, wir können unsere Reaktion auf den Sternstein nicht ignorieren. Auch wenn es verrückt erscheint, muss aus dem Ganzen etwas dran sein.
Can't deny our reaction to Starstone.
Okay, gut.
There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Das mag zwar unwahrscheinlich klingen, aber nichts ist wirklich unmöglich. Wenn die Weberin die Wahrheit sagt, steht uns noch eine Menge Arbeit bevor.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the
Sehr gut.
Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Okay. Dann schnack ich mal mit ZixZax.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet.
Nein.
No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days.
Ja, das stimmt wohl.
Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Die Weberin der Zeit hat gemeint, dass sie dadurch, dass wir Sternsteine finden, wieder am Bilderteppich der Zeit weben kann. Wie ist das möglich?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Okay. Ich frage ihn noch ein paar Fragen, wenn es okay ist.
Klar?
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot.
Genau. Wenn ich schon nach Sternsteinen suchen soll, dann wüsste ich gern, wo ich anfangen soll.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist.
Schade.
Nun, hätte ja sein können, dass er vielleicht einen Tipp hat.
Ja, gell, so nachlässig.
Na, Wahnsinn.
Just like yourselves, starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world.
Weißt du, was ich für eine Vermutung gerade habe?
Was denn?
Kann es sein, dass diese Quellenjäger diejenigen waren, die diese Sternsteine sammeln sollten, damit die Welt zugrunde geht?
Oh, das könnte sein. Ja, stimmt.
Weil vielleicht wussten die ja, wohin wir gehen.
Ja, und was kommt? Vielleicht.
Weiß ich nicht. Aber wir hören mal weiter zu.
Ruins, Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed and consult with my agent.
Okay.
Ich will eine Versicherung.
Bitte was?
Ich will eine Versicherung, Vollkasko.
Ja, Vollkasko, ja. Ich verstehe immer noch nicht, wie Sternstand und Drache der Lehre zusammenhängen.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies.
Mhm.
This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
Das stimmt schon. Ihr sagt, ihr seid der Imp-Historiker, doch scheint ihr mehr zu sein als ein einfacher Imp und mehr als ein einfacher Historiker.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword. And even then, I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course, I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job.
Das ist natürlich auch sehr schlecht. Daran habe ich gar nicht gedacht.
Stimmt.
Er würde nicht nur nicht mehr existieren, sondern er hätte nichts mehr zum Schreiben.
Das stimmt.
So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Kann es sein, dass er nichts anderes als unser Speicherstand ist?
Das könnte sein.
Kommt ihr euch als der einzige Chronist der Zeit nicht irgendwie einsam vor?
Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome, being privy to all that has been and all that is. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world.
Der Speicherstand.
Ja.
I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Wollen wir noch mit ihr reden, mit der Weberin?
Ja, oder? Wenn ihr könnt.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
Erzählt mir mehr von euch.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires.